that you're being cold. Someone thinks that you're being distant. Someone thinks that you're being withdrawn because you're not really talking about your emotions. You're not really talking about your feelings. But it's almost like this person's getting a taste of their own medicine, because now that the wheel has finally spun, and now that they're the ones that are unable to talk about their feelings, they're unable to talk about their emotions, they're getting a taste of their own medicine because they're going through the silent treatment. It's almost like this energy of this person seeing you being withdrawn, seeing you being distant, and then being angry and annoyed at you that you're choosing to move on, that you're choosing to move forward. Because the thing is that they feel like you're abandoning them. They feel like you're rejecting them. They feel like you're being an avoidant because you're avoiding problems and you're avoiding issues, right, with this person. The thing is that this person doesn't understand that if you're avoiding them, it's because they're the problem. You're avoiding them because they're the issue, because you do talk about your feelings to them and they don't react. They don't respond in a way that makes you feel reassured or validated to talk about your feelings in the first place. So it's like, why would you want to talk about your emotions? Why would you want to talk about your feelings? Because this person either gaslights you, they accuse you of being insensitive, they accuse you of being overreactive, because the thing is that you call them up on their shitty behavior and they don't know how to handle it because nobody else has. Nobody else has called this person up on their shitty behavior, and now they have to face themselves. Now this person's coming under pressure because they don't have the emotional tools, they don't have the emotional self-awareness to understand how to react, how to respond to you. So the thing is that you're calling this person up and they're reacting, they're responding in the only way they know how, and that's to protect their self-image. That's to protect their self-identity, because they think that you're accusing them of being a bad person, you're accusing them of being in the wrong, when you're not actually doing that. You're trying to validate your feelings. You're trying to validate your emotions. You're trying to say to this person that their behavior, their actions, you interpreted that, you identified that as being harmful. And that's the thing, you're not even accusing this person of anything. You're not accusing this person, right? The thing is that they're the ones that are being overreactive because they're trying to control the conflict. You're causing them conflict, and part of their defense mechanism is to try and control the conflict that they feel in response by taking control of the situation, by taking control of the narrative. They're trying to spin this whole entire situation to make you feel bad for you even bringing up the fact that you feel genuinely hurt, when in reality, the only time this person genuinely gives a shit is when you're being cold, is when you're being distant, because that's when the fear kicks in, the worry, the doubt, the kind of scared energy that you're actually moving on from them, when in actual fact, it shouldn't be you moving on from this person that kind of scares them. It should be the fact that they've made you feel completely invalidated by bringing up your feelings that should be the problem for them.